So today we are back with some more H1Z1 Ps4 gameplay, and I do have a video for you today that I think a lot of people are gonna like. Now I also know that a lot of people are not gonna like this because what I'm gonna talk about has been a long-term issue on PC that a ton of people really hate, especially really good players. They despise this way of playing, but the fact of the matter is it gets you a lot of kills doing this. So today I wanted to talk about Cod Rushing. Now Cod Rushing, as we have termed it on PC, is basically getting a lammy or a makeshift and pushing someone with the shotgun. You just force close range shotgun fights that are RNG as possible. Now there are actually a lot of things about PS4 H1 that actually help you out in the Cod Rushing, because on PC they've actually nerfed Cod Rushing a lot, and they actually wanted to implement a feature to when you jumped out of your vehicle at high speeds it would make you roll on the ground so that you couldn't Cod Rush someone, but they scrapped that idea last minute because they had a lot of issues with it apparently.
There we go. Yep. All right, so Cod Rushing has been a problem in H1 for quite a while, so we wanted to add a very small combat roll. This is just the animation frames from it, so timing is still being worked on and all that kind of fun stuff, but this is to stop people from just popping out and Cod Rushing you. So we have different anims for different seats. So this is the obviously one of the side seats.
Now I think one of the first people to ever start the Cod Rushing genre, or playstyle I should say, was my man Ninja, and I'm sure a lot of you people that are new to PS4 H1 know who Ninja is.
Dude, how do you already have all of those shotgun shots loaded and a helmet, dude?
Later, bitch. Sit the fuck down, you fucking pussy.
Yo, good game, dude.
You're fucking trash, kid. Fuck you. You think just because you're number one on the leaderboards means you're better than me, kid? Sit the fuck down.
Yo, Tiam, dude, your sister has AIDS because she fucked you while you were fucking her, giving her a reach.
Your asshole clean, dude. Woo!
I've watched a lot of H1Z1 players throughout the years, and I have never seen someone as confident with their shotgun as Ninja. The shotgun is very RNG in H1. It always has been. It's very random with damage and stuff, and the damage multiplier to the head sometimes does 30 damage or it sometimes does 300 damage. But Ninja rushed every single person basically that he fought. The man may have 12,000 kills on PC, and I would guarantee you that about 10,000 of those is with the shotgun. Now, am I saying this playstyle is wrong? No, it's just frowned upon by most of the PC community because they like to cry and bitch if they get one pumped by a shotgun. But let's get into it. Now, first off, you always want to be wearing a Kevlar like I'm wearing on screen now, if you can. There are Kevlars in the crates that you see inside of buildings, and they are also in the airdrops that fall from the sky. And a Kevlar will soak up 2 shotgun shells, and I'm not really sure with all these new weapons what damage, how much damage it can take with these new weapons, because I don't know all the statistics of the new weapons and stuff, but they will soak up quite a bit of bullets. The Kevlar is very overpowered. It's essentially your shield in Fortnite. Now on PC they have the whole inventory system, so you know you can carry lots of makeshift material and you can make makeshifts. Now on PS4 you can only find makeshifts on the ground, so if you can't find a Kevlar in a crate, then make sure you pick up a makeshift off the ground, and you're always wearing a makeshift because they will soak up 1 bullet from the shotgun. With all these new weapons that have been added to PS4, it also helps with the rushing. If you didn't know, they were going to add the weapons that are on PS4 to PC, but people thought that it was a stupid thing to do and they didn't want them. So at the last minute, they scrapped the whole idea of adding new weapons, but they did add it to PS4. Now, one of the weapons that they added is the purple SMG, the purple suppressed SMG. I'm not sure what it's called. It's a K something is what it's called. That gun is very good for this style of play, because when you push someone and they do have a makeshift or a Kevlar, you can use the suppressed SMG at close to medium distance and bust off their Kevlar or makeshift and then hit them with the shotgun. And it should be a 1 pump like I just killed that kid, because it is, you know, exposing their body by knocking off their armor. Now another weapon that they added that is really good for rushing people, and I would go as far to say it needs a nerf, is the LMG. The LMG was only an auto royale for the PC, and it is extremely OP for PC. Now I've only gotten it twice. It does seem to be pretty rare. I don't know if it's in legendary or purple crates. I'm pretty sure it's in a purple crate, but it is extremely overpowered. Now a lot of the things that were overpowered in PC that got nerfed are actually still in the PS4 version. You know, I talked about ENASing yesterday. That is one of the things that you want to make sure you try to do if you're pushing someone with a shotgun, especially if they're behind a tree or behind any kind of cover. Just move left and right with your right stick and you can avoid their shells. You can just you know, sprint towards them and go left and right really quickly, and that will help you with not being hit. Also, back in the day, there was a lot of people that would kill their car engine as they went up to someone, and they would sneak up behind them, which would make it an easy kill because they would never hear them. The car virtually made no noise at all. Now, they did nerf this on PC. They did add a lot of sound to the vehicle, even when the engine was killed, to make this, you know, not so overpowered. But it seems like you can not hear them very well on PS4. Now, that is also, you know, not to hate on the PS4 people, but a lot of people play with not so good of headsets on PS4, or they play through their TV or monitor speakers. So it's very hard to hear a vehicle rolling up in general because, you know, it doesn't make a lot of sound unless you have a really loud headset. So one of the things that I like to do is get on a hill, and if you see someone at the bottom of the hill, then press square to kill your engine as you're rolling down the hill, and you can just roll straight up behind them. You'll see it in the gameplay here in a second. I do it to a kid. He's completely clueless. He's just crouching, shooting at somebody else, and he doesn't even realize that I'm behind him, and I just get an easy kill. I knock his Kevlar off with the little suppressed SMG like I was talking about doing, and then I just hit him with a shotgun, and it kills him. Now, like I said, this is very frowned upon in the PC community, and a lot of people are probably going to get pissed at me for making this video, but the truth of the matter is it does get you a lot of kills, and it kind of gets you used to your sensitivity and how every gun feels just by pushing someone and taking the fight really quickly. That's one of the major things about H1 is to just take gunfights. Don't try to hide to get the win. Don't try to hide somewhere. You know, that doesn't make you a better player. Just engage in a lot of gunfights and it'll make you a better player overall. So like I said, this is really hated in the PC community, but the fact of the matter is it does get you a lot of kills. It gets you used to your sensitivity, you know, taking a lot of gunfights. One of the major things with H1 is that you just need to take gunfights to get used to everything. You know, do not try to hide in a bush or anything to win a game. It's better to just take as many fights as possible. You will die a lot, but it will teach you a lot about the game. So pushing people like this, taking close range fights, it gets you used to your sensitivity. It gets you a good feel for the weapons, and it'll overall make you a better player. And I hope it gets you a lot more kills, because in this, you know, I landed in the middle of nowhere, but I still did manage to get 5 kills, so it wasn't that bad. You know, if I would have landed in a high populated area, I probably could have got at least 10 or so. So if you're new and you come from PS4 and you've never played H1Z1, if you have any questions, make sure to leave them in the comment section. I'll try to answer every single question that you leave down there. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new. Turn on the little notifications with the bell. I would really appreciate it. And I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Peace.